Do you want to know how you can earn £20 or more per walk just by walking dogs? Then this video is for you. My name is Michael and I have tested hundreds of different ways to make some extra money, and many viewers have asked me about this particular platform, so I decided to take a closer look, and in this Pawshake review I will share my opinion about it and share both the pros and the cons so you can find out if this is the right opportunity for you to make some extra money. So before we dive deeper into what Pawshake actually offers and how you can earn, how much you can earn, how you can get paid and all that, let's first start by going over who can join, because Pawshake is available in quite a few different countries. If you go to the main page, the one that's called Pawshake.com, then you can see the different countries it is currently available in. So you would need to go here and then you would need to choose your country, and in some countries you can even also choose different languages. So if you live in one of these countries, then you can earn by walking dogs and doing other small things here, doing different types of pet sitting. We'll get more into that on Pawshake. If you do not live in one of these countries, then I also do have more information about other similar gig type of jobs that you can do. I'll leave a link to more information about that below. But let's now dive deeper into what this platform offers so you can find out if you live in one of these countries, if this is the right opportunity for you or not. So let's dive a bit deeper into what Pawshake actually offers, because it is a place where people can come and actually find help if they have a dog, and you can see it can be dog boarding, it can be doggy daycare, dog walking, home visits and house sitting. So people can come here and book that if they need help with this, and that's where the earning opportunity come in, because you can also become a sitter. You can see it says that in the top corner there, and then you can click there and then you can read more about how you can actually earn if that is what you want. And here it explains more. One of the big advantages is, of course, that you can be your own boss, you can control your own schedule. All gig jobs like this gives that benefit, and personally I love when you can kind of plan your own time like that. Of course, it still requires you to get hired, so just because you apply and because you make a profile, there's no guarantee you will get hired, but that's also why you need to actually take the time to build a proper profile, write about your experiences. You need to, of course, also make sure that you actually do like animals, that you are good with animals, or with dogs particularly on this platform here, because of course if not it doesn't really make sense, but if you do, then it can be a great way to earn some extra money. You can see here you just need to go there, create a profile there, and then owners can contact you and book you, and then that's how you basically earn. Some of the things you will be doing, you can see, is of course, sometimes depending on the specific task you're hired to do, but it is to take care of the animals. You can see it can also be to feed, water, play, keep close watch, all these different things. So again, you can't just like let a dog run free without keeping an eye on it. You actually have the responsibility. So of course, you need to take all this in consideration. And here again, they write the different types of pet sitting services that you can offer. Again, dog boarding, so that means that where the dogs actually stay in your home overnight. You can see right now here it says this service is in high demand, so that means that if you can offer this, then there is a higher chance of actually getting hired. Dog walking, there it can be doggy daycare, home visits, house sitting. House sitting is where you stay overnight in the owner's home and take care of the dog there. It can just be to drop in, it can be to take care of the dogs during the day, or just basically dog walking. So this is what you would be doing, but let's dive a little bit more into how much you can then earn. So to show you an example of how much you can earn, then I've just jumped to the search function where you can see the people that are offering this here. So this is what the owners, the pet owners would see. So you can see here, this is just for dog walking. Of course, exactly how much people charge, that depends which of these it is. It of course also depends on your location. In some locations it's possible to charge more. In some locations there are just more jobs available. So that's of course something to be aware of. But you can see examples here. Somebody here charges £20 for a walk, per walk there. You see 10, 9, 12 there, 17, 15, 10, 23. So you see there are a lot of different prices, and you can see, so for example, this one here, she charges around £23 there per walk, and there are 76 reviews. So that means a minimum of 76 people have actually hired this particular person. So you can see that people are actually getting hired here, some more than others. And that's one thing you need to be aware of course, that just because you are are actually creating a profile, there is no guarantee that you will get hired. So you need to, of course, create a good profile. You need to also think about your price. Don't make it too low so it seems like suspicious, but also don't make it too high, especially not at first. You need to get some good reviews to get started. That's one of the most important things, because people will leave a review. And of course, if you don't have 5-star reviews, it's going to get very hard to get hired in the future. And then if we, for example, look at dog boarding, so that's not just for the walk, that is where the dogs will actually stay at your place. You see someone here charges £40 for a night, 18, 29. You'll see there are quite a few ones, 25 there. So if you like dogs, if you're good at them, all these things here, then there are some good earning opportunities. But of course, just be aware that this is what you will be charging, but of course Pawshake will also take a fee, because they also need to make money. They are making all this available there. So let's also go over that, and also how you can actually get paid. So Pawshake explains very clearly here that they keep 19%. So whatever fee, you can set your own rates, but again, of course, you need to be clever. If you just put it to like $50, £50 for a short walk, and everyone else charges 20, so of course it's going to be hard unless you have something like really unique to offer. So be clever when you set this, test it a little bit, but be aware that 19% is what Pawshake will keep. It's a little bit high, but of course they also do need to pay for a lot of things. They make this platform here and all that, and they will also process the payments. So the people that are hiring you, they will pay through Pawshake. In most cases, you will get paid then via bank transfer, the amount you've earned, but of course minus the 19%. There can be some differences, maybe depending on the country you live in. But be aware that they only accept around 15% of pet sitter applications. That's what they write here. So again, first of all, you need to apply. There's no guarantee that you will actually be accepted. Secondly, even if you get accepted, you see there were some of these people I saw that they didn't have a review yet. Maybe they haven't actually had anyone hiring them. There is quite a bit of competition. Some areas there's just not a lot of people looking for jobs like this. So that is one thing to take into consideration when you start working on a platform like this, that it's not something you can necessarily rely on. It will take time to build up, and some weeks you maybe have several tasks, other weeks there might not be any at all. So to sum it all up, I think Pawshake can be a fun and interesting way to earn some extra money. Of course, only if you actually like animals, and that you can do these tasks and you can live up to all the responsibilities and all that. Just be aware, as mentioned there, that there is no guarantee you will be accepted. Once you've been accepted, there is no guarantee how often you will get hired. So even though you can earn quite decently per walk or per task you do here, then it can take some patience, and it's not necessarily something you can rely on regularly. So that's why I would say, like, if you like something like this, you can definitely go and sign up for Pawshake, but I recommend that you also use other gig economy jobs or other ways to make money, because that's how it often is, that there is no guarantee. So if you have several different types of platforms you use, different type of tasks you offer, then there are bigger opportunities to get hired. So I'll leave a link below also to a list I have of the best gig economy jobs. If you instead are interested in creating your own online business where you're not dependent on getting hired by others and going to specific locations, wanna eventually build a business you can run from home, then I also do have some more information about the exact steps that I've taken to create my online business. I will leave a link to that below also, so you can go and check that out. That will of course take some time and effort to build up, but if you're willing to do that, it definitely has some really great potential and benefits. But you can check that out below also if you're interested in that. But no matter what, I hope this video helped you, and if it did, make sure to hit the like button, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit the notification bell so you won't miss out next time I release a video with tips and tricks about different ways to make money online.